Hey everyone, it's Christy and welcome to another update. So I'm in a different location today, as you can see from the background. I'm in my office today and this is my bedspread. I thought I would hang it up and it would make a nice background. Lol. So there it is. Today I'm on cycle day 33 and this cycle's been a bit mental. But anyway, last time I updated, I was like, oh, next few weeks I'll be able to update you and tell you that I've ovulated and, we're all good to go and things are going on track. And I can't tell you that. So frustrating. So what's happened so far? I haven't been able to temp as well as I would have liked because our darling little furball Lucy has been sleeping with us in our bed for the first half of this cycle. And she is beautiful and I love her, but she also likes to sleep on my face and on my neck, and she likes to lick my head, and I wake up and seriously, you're meant to have like a decent sleep and then take your temperature in the morning, and I just haven't been able to do that, and therefore my temps have been a bit like raw. Yeah, they've been mental stupid. So I'll show you my chart so you can see what I'm talking about and I will talk you through it. So if you have a look at, I didn't really start charting very well until cycle day 22, which is the day after I got my first positive OPK, and I'd been testing a few days prior to that and I'd been getting negatives. Now, it wasn't like a super dark test line compared to the control line. They were both exactly the same color, and that's why I thought that it was a positive. So after that, I didn't get a lot of fertile CM sort of leading up to that point. I think I noticed maybe something on the 16th day of that cycle, but not like more noticeable. However, I did start noticing a lot of egg white CM towards cycle day 25 and then further on from there for a couple of days, and that made me think, along with the fact that my temps had not risen, is that something was not quite right. So I thought, oh, what the heck, randomness, I'll just test another, and I'll test again, I'll take another OPK. And I did, and it was positive, okay? It was so positive. It's kind of faded a little bit now, but it's clearly a positive, and I'll show you. So the darker line that you can see there is the test line. So that was cycle day, sorry, you can't see, 28. Cycle day 28, I got a positive, and I'm like, what? It's so confusing. So I thought, okay, I'll test again. And I was out the following day, so I wasn't able to test on cycle day 29. So I thought I'll just test the following day. And on cycle day 30, it was darker still. So that's cycle day 30, and they were so much darker when I took them, but anyway, I hope you can sort of see that. So darker still, and then cycle day 31, darker again. This one's quite noticeably darker. Oops, I wrote my nail in there. So yeah, so that's sort of, even though I forgot to test on the second day in those 4 days, I can assume that it was a positive because on either side of those days they were positives. And so that's telling me that I had 4 days of positive OPKs. What's up with that? And you know what? People did tell me, oh, not people, but people on Facebook, because I did post a status update on Facebook, that I should test. And, as awesome as it would be to test and get, a positive on a home pregnancy test, I just didn't feel like it would happen because my temps had not risen. And I was under the impression that if you are going to have ovulation, or if you ovulate, or if you become pregnant, your temps will stay elevated. But having said that, I had a pretty crappy attempt at temping earlier in the month, so I thought, or the cycle, and so I thought maybe I did rise and I didn't notice. So anyway, I don't know. I did test yesterday and I tested again today, OPKs, and this is what I found. It's probably not going to show up, but it is as dark or slightly darker than the control line. So it looks like it's tapering out. This one looks a little slightly darker than yesterday's one. This is from today. So I don't know what to make of that. Fertility friend this morning put crosshairs on my chart at cycle day 30, which is the third day of the 4 days, sorry, of the really strong OPKs that were positive. And then this morning my temperature went up higher, but I woke up later, and my cat woke me up earlier, so I didn't sleep like to the amount of time undisturbed that you're meant to have slept before you test. Before you take your temperature. So I don't know, I'm a bit all over the place and I don't know what's going on. Oh, by the way, I cut myself some bangs. What do you guys think? I cut them last night. I just had a crazy I should cut bangs moment. And then I cut them and they were too short. Seriously, I know you probably can't tell and you're probably going to say, oh, don't worry, Christy, they look fine. But I think they're just like a smidget too short, and I was like, oh my goodness, what have I done? I've got this massive piece of hair in my hand and scissors and short bangs. Oh! But it's okay, hair grows and everything will be fine, so it's not too bad. Anyway, back to TTC. So I don't know what DPO I am on, if I am, DPO. I know what cycle day I'm on, but that doesn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. I do have some good news, however. Scott and I are going to go see a GP in our local area, and just be like, hey, let's run some tests or something so we can get the ball rolling. So we don't really have a family doctor here where we live, so we're just going to go see whoever and hope that they're really nice to us and help us out, because I don't really know what else to do. We've just hit the 12-month mark. We started TTCing in August of last year, but that cycle started in June. So I'm just going to say, you know what, we started in June, because that was the beginning of the cycle. So I think I can say I've been trying for a year, right? I don't know. What else can I tell you? Oh, I have some sad news. My cousin, she's my first cousin. She's my dad's niece. She was pregnant with her 4th baby and she miscarried at about 4.5 months. And I found out a couple of days ago. We're not particularly close, and I need to message her, like just text her and just, tell her I'm sorry. And I just finding it a bit difficult to think of something, like not think of something to write, but think of the right thing to text her. So I don't know, I'll work on that and hopefully I'll text her later on today. But it's just terrible. We haven't had a miscarriage in our family. This is like the first one that we've heard of. So it's kind of like shocking, and to think, it's someone that you know and you love, and she's got 3 other kids, and she was 4.5 months along. It wasn't like it was very early on and no one knew about it. Like we all knew. So that's sad. Apart from that, there's nothing much else going on. However, I'm very frustrated about my situation, because I would so rather be at like cycle day 1 and know that ovulation is going to be here in 16 days, or know for sure that I'm in the 2-week wait, because at the moment I feel like I'm waiting, but I don't know what I'm waiting for. Am I waiting to ovulate? Am I waiting for AF? Am I just waiting randomly? I'm just waiting for nothing. So that's kind of frustrating. I just want to see something and know what it is. I want to be able to look at a chart and go, yeah, that's definitely what's happened and this is what I'm going to do now. As far as BDing goes, in and around the time, if we ovulated on the first OPK that I got positive back on the 21st day of that cycle, this cycle, we did BD the day I got the positive in the morning and the day 2 days after that. So I don't know if that's good enough. And then if I ovulated the next time that I got all these positive OPKs, I'm not sure why I got so many. We baby danced 2 days before and one day after when fertility friend said that I ovulated. But it's got dotted crosshairs, so that means that it's not happy, and I assume it's because I got a positive the day after it thought that I ovulated. So I'm not really sure what's going on. Can you ovulate and still get a positive OPK? I thought that when you ovulated, the chemical or the hormone in your body was no longer there, and so you shouldn't be getting positive OPKs. So I'm still really confused with all the OPKs that I've been getting, like the last 6 days, that are all positive. Even the lighter ones are still positive to me. So, I don't know, you tell me what you think. If I can manage to take a photo of these, and I'll post it now so you can see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think of them, and I'm hoping that tomorrow the doctor that we see will be able to shed some light for us, and we can get the ball rolling and do something productive. So, anyway, that's all my news, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I can update you guys soon, maybe over the weekend or something after we've seen the doctor, and I'll let you know what they said and what we're doing from now on. Okay, bye guys, have a great day. Bye.